Welcome in, basketball fans. We are grind session ready. Spire Academy in Geneva, Ohio. I'm CJ Sells, and my partner is Justin Peterson. And JP, we've got 12 basketball games in the next 3 days from Spire Academy here, and we are set and ready to go. It is girls basketball on the Grind Session YouTube channel.
It's going to be an exciting weekend, CJ. I'm really excited for this event this weekend. We are in Geneva, Ohio, which is about 50 miles outside of Cleveland. What was it, 22 degrees this morning when we got in the car?
A couple of Arizona guys here, right? Arizona guys. And JP was scraping the windshield this morning, and he said he didn't think he's ever done that before in his life, scraping the windshield. But yeah, we are in Geneva, Spire Academy, and as I mentioned, 12 games in the next 3 days, and we're kicking things off. The first one out of the gate here today, Huntington Express out of Huntington, West Virginia, coached by Ricky Steele. They are 19-10 on the season. They'll be the home team and in the white uniforms, and they'll be taking on Example Academy, the Eagles, out of the Chicago area. And we've seen Example, they actually have two teams here this weekend, so we'll get to see Example Academy as well as the Example varsity team. But they'll be in the visiting red as we get started here for game number one. And I'll give you a name to keep an eye on. Number one in the red. She's right in front of us here, Shania James, young lady that's headed to SMU to play her college basketball next year.
Ranked 54th on Rivals.
Good player. Good player. And so we're set. Example in the red, Huntington Expression Prep. I'll just refer to them as Huntington Prep. They will be in the white uniforms, going to your left on the screen. And we are set and ready to go as Example gets the opening tip. And we are underway. We mentioned 12 games, 3 days. We'll be here today, tomorrow, and Sunday on the main court. If you'll see it on your TV screen, it's the Cavs court, they call it here at Spire. It was donated by the Cavaliers.
And this was LeBron James's court when he was a rookie. With Cleveland. So.
Yep. Example missing the first shot out of the gate here. Looked like a travel. And I think they did call a travel. Yeah, this is the Cavs court. We've got two events going on here. We've got 13 boys teams playing on the other side of the gym. We've got the girls here on the Cavs court, on the main court. And this is a big court. This is NBA court. I was talking with the officials. I said it's 8 seconds in the back court, and that's a big back court for these young ladies to have to get up. Good help defense by Huntington. And they create a turnover. And they'll fire it back out. Oh, and we're going to get a foul call. And this is going to be kind of tricky. I think Mo Damon, but we're opposite of the scorer's table. So when they report a foul, we're going to have to be eagle-eye to see it or try to figure it out on the floor, who got who on the floor there. So Example man defense. Turnover. Oh, now not shot clock reset. And I really don't know who the foul was on. But it's going to be Huntington Prep basketball. No score, 7:50 to go here. We just get started our first game of 4 tonight here from Spire Academy. And there's the really good player, Shanaza Azini, missing that. Huntington on one end, Example answering on the other end, and they'll take an early 2-0 lead, and they'll jump into some full court pressure here. Huntington firing it ahead. They'll shoot from 3 and get it. That's Gaia Kringle from deep. And I don't know if in any of the camera angles you'll be able to see the scoreboard. So we'll try to keep you updated on time and score and all that kind of good stuff. 7:09 to go. 3-2 is our score. The girls in white.
we do have scoreboards on both sides of the court, so.
Shot clock's right above the backboard, so you got to love that if you're a player that you just look up and you see the game clock and the shot clock right there. Inside. And that's a good move. Bucket there by Morgan Baptiste. An example back in front by a point. Waste little time firing the three for Huntington as Kringle misses that time after making the last one. And here's a young lady firing from deep and gets it. She's had an outstanding season, Marley Michelle Coleman. She knocks down her first three of the season, and it's 7-3. And when Example scores, they can press and get up and down. Mo Damon providing some defense and some pressure, and it's going to be Example basketball. Example with a really good backcourt, Shania James and Mo Damon. .6:25 to go, quarter number one. Here's James with it. And it's different playing on a big court, JP.
Yeah.
I know from coaching my days when we would play at the Suns Arena. There's Baptiste inside, no good. Kringle the rebound. When we would play there where the Suns play in Arizona, it's bigger. It's a bigger court. It matters. The three-point line, we got three three-point lines out there. And there's going to be a blocking foul called, and that's going to be on Coleman. And that'll be the third team foul on Example. Here comes Example. Coleman, she's just going coast to coast, left hand, no. Baptiste the rebound. No. Again. And Huntington comes out of that mess with the basketball, and here's Shanaza. She turns it over. Nope, she doesn't turn it over. Loses the handle. It'll go out off of Example. And it'll be Huntington Prep basketball. There's Huntington Prep. We've got to get them a mascot, JP. We've got to get them a, they're not the Hawks or the Wildcats or something. We got to call them something. A strong drive, no good. Ball batted out. Shania James comes down with that rebound.
I like lightning. They move the ball real quick.
Well, she's lightning.
Yeah.
Shania James to the hole for two. 9-3 our score. And Huntington Prep, when I was talking to Coach Ricky Steele before the ball game, Mo Damon runs that rebound down. I was talking with Ricky. He's like, who'd we make mad at the grind? We get Example and Legion this weekend. So no night off when you're on the grind in the women's side.
Yeah, and this is clutch time right now, CJ. We got some big-time matchups this weekend.
Yeah, we've got the girls' event here at Spire. Oh, and there's a foul. Our girls' event here at Spire is loaded. We've got all of the Power Conference ladies teams in Geneva. And there's going to be a foul on the jump shot. Yep, and they're going to give her three.
All right, CJ, I just got a text from one of our listeners, our followers. He said, we cannot see the scoreboard.
Yep.
But we can hear you guys. So we'll keep everybody updated on the score.
Everybody in Ohio can hear us. We've only been here 2 days, and me and JP got some stories for you. My goodness. Walked into a Denny's at midnight the other night in some little town here that I have no idea where we were. Front door open, unlocked. We walked in.
Dark as could be.
There wasn't a soul in there but me and JP. We're hollering, hello. And if JP knew how to cook, we would have at least gotten to eat, but we didn't even get to eat. As she misses 2 of those 3 free throws. And that was China Maxey at the free throw line, for example. And the pressure creating havoc here for Huntington. They got 5 on the shot clock. Strong drive and a bucket.
Yeah, CJ, you were talking about exciting things we did. That Rock Hall of Fame was amazing.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yesterday, huh?
Hall of Fame was amazing.
If you ever get to Cleveland and get a chance to visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we did that yesterday. I posted something on social media about where the grind session takes us and the opportunities that we get, as a field goal knocked down there by Malika Jenkins, extending the lead, for example, to 13-5. And here's Shania James. She gets a steal, going the distance, lays it up with the right hand, and it's 15-5.
And she just keeps hustling.
She is a scrapper. She's small, but she's got big game.
She sees the court real well.
Kringle thinking about firing again. And there's a jumper that doesn't hit anything for Shanaza Azini. And Shania will get a bit of a rest there. He's talking to head coach Barry Bradford, for example, Academy, before the game, asking him what their record is. And, you know, these girls, they play so many games and so many events. And he says, I don't know what my record is. We've lost 6 times. And then he listed the losses. He knew the losses.
Knows the losses, yep.
Shot clock winding down. Somebody better hurry, for example. They fire from deep, no good. There's a rebound and a put back to Raya Wright for the Eagles. And a foul. And that's going to be the 4th team foul on example. And that's going to be on Malika Jenkins. Her 2nd. We mentioned 4th team foul, so they'll be shooting as we have 2:46 to go here, first quarter.
CJ, you were talking about games this afternoon. Our next game up at 5 o'clock is Life Prep from Kansas versus Royal Crown from Ontario, Canada. And Royal Crown is the defending world champions. Yeah,
talking with Life Prep coach. I really like what he does and the way he coaches and the way things go there. But he knew he had a tall task. They were a little shoot around when we got here this morning, and they'll have their hands full, that's for sure. And here, a breakout, going the distance with the left hand, and that's Nala Koletsky, young lady from Germany, just a junior. So 17-7, we're at the 2-minute mark. And a travel called by our officiating crew. Jenkins, the turnover. As Baptiste checks back in the game, so does Mo Damon. Azini with it, and we're going to shoot free throws. That foul is going to be on Baptiste. Morgan's first, I believe. 5th team foul. And Shanaza Azini will go to the stripe. Young lady from Germany will be playing college basketball at Cincinnati. You had her in the very first event out of our shoot in November at Ridley College in Canada, and she got hurt in that event.
Yeah, she went down. She went down real hard. We thought it was a knee injury. Luckily, it was just a hyperextension. And coach spoke with the coach before the game, and he said that she didn't miss any practice, and she's back in therapy and doing well. And I spoke with her at the shoot-around this morning, and she wants to major in architect.
Okay. Nice little give and go, some penetration there by Cunningham, giving Shanaza the easy layup. She's left-handed. So 17-11, and here's Shanaza with the steal. Oh, spin back, and there it is. And one.
She likes that left.
You know why she's going to Cincinnati when you see that move right there. And the foul looks like it is on Taraya Wright. So Huntington Prep on a nice little run here. 7-0 run. See if Shanaza can add one more to it. She's just a junior, and she's already committed to Cincinnati. So 17-14 and a steal. Example getting kind of lazy with the basketball there. A great steal by Koletsky, but she's not able to convert. And we'll get a foul on Huntington Prep at this end of the floor.
Example is just up by 10, and now they're holding on, up by 3 right now.
So Example will inbound it, 18 seconds on the shot clock, 1:01 to go in the quarter. And they'll turn it over. And here comes Shanaza. No foul, a lot of contact, no foul. And that's going to be off of Coleman. And it'll be Huntington Prep basketball, 42.4. First quarter, 17-14 the score. The girls in white trailing by 3. If you let her spin back so she can use that left hand, she's left-handed. Might want to take that one away from her.
Force her right.
And a foul. And we're going to shoot a couple.
CJ, I know we were talking about Cleveland, and this is my first time here. I think it's your first time. Yep. And this Spire facility is amazing.
They have the MAC. If you look on the college, the MAAC, I'm not sure exactly what that means, all of those initials, as Mo Damon misses the first free throw, but it's a college conference, and they're having their swimming championships, their conference swimming championships going on here, so they have quite the aquatic center here at Spire Academy.
And a bunch of buses outside in the parking lot from everywhere.
You got a huge soccer field, indoor soccer field. They play soccer lacrosse on. We saw the football field covered in snow. Shot clock, game clock down to 5. There's a attempt, no good. She's going to stay after it, count it, and it's good. And it's good. That is just great hustle from Nala Koletsky. And it'll be 18-16 after 1. Huntington Prep staying after it. That'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break and come back. Second quarter action from Geneva, Ohio in just a bit. Welcome back in, Grind Nation. We are at Spire Academy in Geneva, Ohio. Our first of 12 games on the slate this weekend here on the Grind Session YouTube channel. We have Example Academy out of the Chicago area with an 18-7 16 lead after our first 9 minutes of play. They're taking on the Huntington Prep Squad out of Huntington, West Virginia. Example in the red, Huntington in the white. We've got the 8 o'clock, 8:30 game scheduled for tonight. DME Academy, the last time I looked, they were ranked 6th in the country. And they'll be taking on Fort Erie. Handle Kip and his squad, and that is for some big-time supremacy in the power conference for the grind session ladies. Zone look here. Kringle from deep left corner. Gaia Kringle, that's her second triple of the game.
Huntington up by 1, 19-18.
They did lead 3-2 early. There's Mo Damon on the drive with the bucket. Some half-court pressure now. Shot clock. And there's no buzzer on the shot clock, apparently. That's a shot clock violation. That's a right call. The shot clock went to 0. So the right call is shot clock violation, but there was no horn.
I think they're looking to see if the ball was tipped.
Well, it didn't hit the rim.
Yep.
The shot didn't hit the rim, so the shot clock, it was a shot clock violation.
Yep.
But there was no horn on when the shot clock got to 0. There was no horn. So that's the right call. The official that was the trail official at half court made the right call.
And I like how the officials got together.
Mm-hmm. So example basketball, they lead by a point. You just can't leave one of the best sophomores in the country wide open like that, as Marley Michelle Coleman just drives baseline and scores.
She's getting some big-time looks from Penn State, Purdue, SMU. She's only a sophomore.
Ashley Brown guilty of the foul. So Huntington will get 14 on the shot clock. They better hurry. It's down to 4. Kringle better shoot it. A steal instead. Mo Damon, she turns it over. Alzini with the drive.
You know she's going left.
Yep. Ball did not hit the shot, or didn't hit the rim. That one either. Oh, nice backdoor cut. I think it was a better pass. Ashley Brown the assist. And 24-19 our score. Example playing really good pressure defense. Getting right up in. Here comes James out with the loose ball. Mo from the top. So we got a timeout.
Huntington Prep.
So it'll be a full timeout. We were kind of waiting to see what happened there, but full timeout. We'll just keep it right here and talk a little bit about what's going on here at Spire Academy this weekend. After this game, we have Life Prep Royal Crown. JP mentioned that a moment ago. Bella Vista out of Arizona will take on Legion Prep. Legion Prep, one of the best grind session power conference teams in our league. That game scheduled for 6:45, and then DME Academy Fort Erie at 8:30 tonight. Then we get started at 11:45 tomorrow morning, and we'll have games at 11:45, 1:30, 3:15, 5 o'clock, 6:45, and 8:30. And then Sunday we get started at 10 o'clock. All the action will be right here on the Grind Session YouTube channel. And if you go to the Grind Session YouTube channel, you'll have options, because you can watch the boys event that's going on in Los Angeles, All-Star Weekend. And we have teamed up with the NBA Players Association and doing some great things out there with the boys. Cullen Kreider and A.J. Martin on the call of the games from Torrance, California is where they're actually at.
And they started on Thursday.
Yeah, in sunny California, I might add. Here's a kick to the corner. Wide open triple, no. But the rebound and putback is good by Alexis Piggy. Right on the spot. So she gets her first deuce, and it's 24-21. Boy, Jenkins missed the first one, got her own rebound, was right there. Coleman gets it. James will fire from 3. Oh, that's a 2. Miss Official said 2. Shania runs that rebound down, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Shanaza Azini.
And just a reminder, players foul out on their 6th foul.
If you're not familiar with Grind Session rules, 9-minute quarters, 8 seconds to get that ball up in the backcourt. Timeout situation a little different than typical State Association high school basketball rules. You have the ability to advance the basketball here. We're not able to challenge, but when you have the big setup, you can challenge. That'll be a turnover, for example. We play with a 24-second shot clock. It resets to 14. And if you watch basketball, 24 seconds is not a lot of time.
And with this big court, like you mentioned earlier, 8 seconds to get it up to half court.
Not sure what the call was. Oh, they're resetting the 24.
I think it should be at least 14. I don't think it's 24, CJ, but...
Well, they hadn't gotten it up. There was no violation, so there has to be at least 17 seconds on it. I'm not real sure what they're doing here. We got it at 24. Saying it's one of those situations where the shot clock is synced in with the game clock, so if you just run the shot clock, the game clock runs. So they're trying to reset the shot clock. And Spire head coach Mike Dooley's over there on the clock. So we're trying to get some operator error and whatever. Just let them go with 24. And 22.
I think they're trying to get it to 16. Oh, they're going to 18.
18,
okay.
They reset the game clock to 4:55. Now, see, what they don't know is that didn't buy them 8 more seconds. So,
and it looks like they got it over in time.
Yep.
So,
and get a play and run it up here and just fire, and Samaya Cunningham knocks down a triple.
Cut that lead to 3 again.
And that's a pass too hot to handle right there for Ashley Brown. So turnover example. Koletsky on the drive, rebound, down to example, and they'll not turn it over. Foul's going to be on Piggy. So Ashley Brown will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Misses the second, but Example with the rebound. She faked herself out there. Oh, here's Shanaza.
And I see Life Prep's walking in right behind us.
And we're going to get a 2-shot foul.
They were here earlier shooting around.
Foul's going to be on Malika Jenkins. And Shanaza Azini, the junior from Germany, will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Her squad trails 28-24. We have 3:59 to go here in the first half. Some substitutions. Coleman back in for the Eagles. And Example Prep's got a number 24 in the game, and we don't have a 24 on the roster, JP. Isn't that the way it always works out? We'll have to find out at halftime who we have there. We throw it inside. Coleman gets her own rebound after the miss, and that's a tough task to try to guard her on the inside. So Marley Michelle Coleman will go to the stripe to shoot a couple. 28-26, Example with a 2-point lead. Just a sophomore, has had a really good season. I follow as many of these girls and kids that play on the boys' side and try to follow them on social media just to kind of keep up with all of their offers and the things that they've got going on in their lives. And her recruiting is blowing up this summer, or this winter, I should say. I don't know why I said summer. I don't know if you go outside, you're not going to mistake the season, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I just got another text from one of our listeners, and they said it's sunny and 70 in California. Well, it's 27 here in Geneva, Ohio, but it's hot in the gym.
Oh, yeah. You can get here at 8:30 in the morning, leave at 9:30 at night. It really doesn't matter what the temperature is outside. Here's Shanaza. Pulls up from the free throw line, knocks down that left-handed jumper. And it's 28-28 with 3 minutes to go here in the first half. I've got to say I'm a little bit surprised here. Huntington Prep with a really good first half. Talking to head coach Ricky Steele, and he's really enjoying their first season on the grind. And that'll be a turnover by Coleman. And Example's going to put a few new ones in.
They're giving the starters a little bit of a rest.
Fires it to the corner. Wide open three, and a foul on Shanaza. Reaching over. That's going to be 2 on her. And the 4th team foul. So Example will be shooting in the bonus on the next defensive foul from Huntington Prep. As Mo Damon brings it up for the Eagles. And that's Maxey with the offensive rebound and the putback. And that knocked out of bounds by Wright. Good defense by Baptiste to step in front of Shinaza there. Just confusing things enough that she missed the layup. And Koletsky on the drive. And a foul. Just the third team foul on example, but Nala will go to the free throw stripe to shoot a couple. She'll try to tie this game up. Got them both, and we're tied. 30-30, minute 42 to go. First half. Or she just put her head down and went, didn't she?
Yeah.
That was Pittman. Oh, Piggy. Just barely stepping out of bounds, but the official caught her.
And he was right on top of that.
Yeah, he was. So 14 on the shot clock. It'll be example basketball, minute 25 to go, first half. Shania James from deep, and she's fouled. Got to let that shooter land. And Samaya Cunningham guilty of the extra contact. And Shania will go to the free throw line to shoot three.
Trying to break this tie right now.
Young lady's going to play at SMU next year, and it's weirdest thing for me to say that Southern Methodist University in Texas is in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Yes.
You know, they're in the ACC now, along with Stanford in California, two teams we're familiar with because we're out in Arizona, and that's Pac-12 country. And when you think Atlantic Coast, you always think Northern California.
Yeah.
Right? And Shania knocks down all three of those, 33-30. Our score example.
Three big free throws right there.
Here's Nala turns it over. Shania ahead to Coleman. Good defense by Piggy. $17 on the shot clock, minute and 2 to go first half. Example right back inside to Coleman. She's just too hard to handle in there. Piggy stands no chance. Doesn't have the size. Alexis is trying.
I'd almost go to her every play.
Yeah. And if you're Huntington, you might want to think zone because you can't guard her. Kringle. Piggy the rebound. Why'd you dribble it? And if that's foul on Huntington, and I believe it is, we're shooting. So Alexis, Piggy, we're shooting two. We're shooting two. They keep buzzing the horn to get the attention. And that's 5 team fouls on Huntington.
.27 seconds left in the second quarter.
Sine Pittman to the free throw line. She's one of those that when they wear white, she's one number, and when they wear red, she's another number, and she's got that hair all the way down her back covering her number.
She's either 2'5" or 25, depending where that hair flows.
They don't understand how hard that is for us announcers over here. Help us out. But there will be a shot clock. Huntington will have to get a shot off as she knocks down both of those free throws, and it's 37-30, a little 7-0 spurt, for example, to end the quarter. And there's cross-court pass, never a good idea. And Shania will intercept that and has a good enough head on her shoulders to say, let's play for the last one. And Barry's going to call a timeout because if you don't use it, you lose it. No, call the full. Don't give him a 30. Yeah, full timeout. Officials are so quick to grant a 30, but it's a full timeout. We're going to take a break, come back with the final action. 8.5 seconds to go in the first half. So head coach Barry Bradford of Example Academy, he knows grind session rules. If you don't use those full timeouts, you'll lose them. So he called one with 8.5 seconds to go here in the half. 37-30. The Red leading by 7. And here's Shania inside to Coleman, going to work. And that's a tough pass to handle and a turnover. Ashley Brown not able to get that. So 2.9. Huntington could now call timeout and advance the ball if he wanted to. But instead, he's going to inbound it and lose his timeout. So first year on the grind for Ricky Steele and Huntington Prep. You do have to learn the rules. So 1.7, they'll get a shot. Kringle, banked. Oh, and that'll do it for the first 18 minutes of action. From Spire Academy in Geneva, Ohio, 37-30 is our score. Example Academy with a 7-point lead. Back with our second half and just about 10 minutes. This is the grind session.
When somebody asks, what is the grind session? It's everything. It's why we get up. It's why we travel. It's why we work out when we don't want to. That's what the grind session is all about. And if you're a player that feel like you're at that high level, the grind is about you. We want to challenge every player, every coach to be the best that they could possibly be. That's why we grind.
Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness.
Uh-oh, here you go.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We are at Spire Academy in Geneva, Ohio for Grind Session Power Conference basketball on our women's side. Our first game here today, the ladies from Huntington Prep. They're taking on the gals from Example Academy. Leading scorers in the first half, Shania James for the Eagles. She led the way for Example with 12 points. And on the Huntington Expression Prep side, Shanaza Azani led her squad with 11 points. And so we've got second half action coming your way. It is 37-30. And it was 30-30, JP. And then all of a sudden, boom, Example with a little spurt.
Yep, they went on a run. Got cold and then went back on the run. So we're 7-point halftime right now.
Easy to get cold here today. For a team to get cold, they just open the door. And things get cold a little bit. But second half action, we'll see who's basketball. I'm not sure. The possession arrow says Example. That it's going to be going to our left.
And Example's taking the basketball in.
Ashley Brown will throw it into Mo Damon, and we are underway in the third quarter here. As we mentioned, Spire Academy. Inside to Coleman. She gets her own rebound. Does a really nice job of not dribbling that basketball after she got it. Basket is going to count, so she's going to get an and one opportunity here. That is Marley Michelle Coleman. And that should be 39. It is 39-30 as Coleman will go to the line to shoot one. We've played 14 seconds. And she gets it. And it's 40-30 now. And again, Example with some full court pressure. You get these teams that like to apply pressure, and if they can score, Pringle, no good. Somebody should fix that net over there.
It's not going to be me, CJ.
You can get a broom. Broom or another ball. Here's Mo Damon on the drive. Nice dish inside. No. On the layup attempt by Baptiste. And Azani with the rebound.
CJ, we were talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We went out there yesterday, and I got a chance to play the drums a little bit.
You did? They have a nice little setup there as we get a foul on that drive. They have a what they call like a jam room. And I think if you walked in there with 4 or 5 of your buddies and you guys were all musicians, you could break out the guitars and the drums and play there. So follow JP on social media, and maybe he'll post the video I got of him shooting the drums, playing the drums there. There's Nala Kolitsky to the line. She'll shoot 2, made the first one. First points of the second half for Huntington Prep. She misses the second one, 40-31 our score. Wow.
Nice pass.
Coleman going a little bit too fast. Oh, look ahead. Nice. Here's Kringle. Got to roll. And we've got Coleman down here on the far end. I didn't see, she was going 100 miles an hour when she missed that layup. If she fell or hit something.
Well, her teammate's tying her shoe right now. I don't know if she just cramped up.
And the official is explaining to Barry Bradford that she has to come out of the game. Well, the official stopped the game. Barry didn't go out and see the injured player. So Marley will sit down. And Example will bring it up. They lead 40-33. Inside to Baptiste. And a foul.
Huntington Prep is hanging around here.
Yeah, and the foul on Gaia Kringle, and she's telling the coach, I'm standing there with my hands up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But Morgan Baptiste will go to the free throw line, makes the first. Morgan, a senior out of Illinois. Misses the second, knocked out of bounds, going to be off of Huntington Prep. And Example with an 8-point lead, 41-33, will inbound it. Nice inbounds play. 3-point field goal, no good. But Example kind of dominating the glass down here, getting their way, getting as many shots as they need. Finally, Huntington Express with a rebound, and she comes flying out of there. Oh. There's Shania from deep. That'll be knocked out of bounds by Example. 6:55 to go, third quarter. 41-33 our score.
Just a reminder, our 5 p.m. game is Life Prep from Kansas versus Royal Crown from Ontario, Canada.
Got to watch that Life Prep. They've got that little point guard that almost set a ladies grind session 3-point field goal record the last time we saw her in Atlanta over MLK weekend with, I think, 10 threes in a game.
She just has so much energy. She's exciting to watch.
Yep, Lily Zabo is her name, and Shania James knocks it down. 43-33. Good strong take. Nala Kolitsky. Nobody stopped the ball. She just dribbled it right down with her right hand. Drew the foul, made the basket. Will go to the stripe to shoot one.
She made it look easy.
Yeah, she did. Misses the free throw. And we're going to get a foul on that drive, and it's going to be on Shanaza Azani.
That might be her fourth foul, CJ.
And I think it's Taraya Wright to the free throw line. And say hi to Chris as Chris Exelis walks in from Royal Crown, our world champions in the house. They'll play next. Second free throw by Wright is good. You know, I mentioned that I posted on social media that we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and that the things that we get to do and the places we get to see being a part of the grind session. And that's great, and it's the people we get to meet too. People like Chris Exelis of Royal Crown.
Absolutely.
As Example starting to run away with this one just a little bit. As a drive there by Wright, the layup, the and one opportunity, 46-35. She has a chance to stretch this out to a dozen for the Eagles.
And CJ, you mentioned about the people that we meet. The coaches on the teams are just amazing. How a lot of them have played international ball. Some of them have NBA pedigree, and it's just great what they do with these athletes.
Yeah, teaching the young folks.
Teaching them.
Yeah, our girls coaches, our boys coaches, all along the line, grind session teams. Great coaching, basketball knowledge, the life lessons they teach the girls and the boys. It's great to be a part of the grind session. If you don't follow us on our social media platforms, you need to. Go find us on X and on Instagram, the grind session. Find Justin Peterson, CJ Sells, our handles that we have. I don't know, is that what you call them? How you find us on social media, because we're constantly posting things about where we're at on the grind, as Huntington Prep will call a timeout here as he wants to draw something up. It'll be a 30-second timeout for Ricky Steele, and maybe he's over there talking about a little pressure. It's 47-38. Maybe he wants to get into some full court pressure and apply some pressure to see about getting a steal or two and some easy layups.
Yeah, he's got to try and get back into this right now. Cut the lead down.
But we get to see great facilities. If you're a basketball person, you know, it's like a gym's a gym. Not really. Not really. If you go to Daytona Beach at DME Academy in Florida, they've got a great 2-court setup there. Spire Academy here this weekend. El Camino College, if you're watching any of the grind session highlights where the boys are this week in Southern California, it looks like a really, really nice gym.
And we've got this Cleveland Cavaliers floor right here, which is, like you said earlier, this was LeBron James played on this court when he was a rookie in Cleveland. And, it's kind of cool to be sitting here on LeBron's court, I call it.
Quicken Loans Arena. That's not where we're at.
Nope.
All right, pick that one up, Mo. There we go. Example with the basketball and a 9-point lead. And Huntington went zone. I don't know. Reset on the shot clock after the miss. And there's Coleman. She's just too good and too big on the inside. You saw Kringle kind of put her hands up like, I'm trying, Coach. I thought I screened her out, and she just kind of went over the top of me. I thought Nala got that one last, but they're going to give the ball to Huntington. Here's Kringle for 3. That one's off. Rebound out to Shanaza.
That's good hustle.
Turnover. Here comes Coleman. She's just too good. She's just too good. Marley Michelle Coleman. Out of Tinley Park, Illinois, the 6'2 sophomore. Showing you why she's a highly recruited player, and the official is trying to figure out who the foul's on, and it's on the young lady that's leaving the bench over there, that her hair covering her number, and she's got the number on the front of the jersey, and the official looked at the scores table and just pointed and said the foul's on her. Yeah. You guys see her number, I don't.
Yeah, 23.
Yep, 23. You got it. Cunningham, the foul was on as Coleman misses the free throw. Piggy with the rebound. They'll get it right back to her. She'll fire it ahead, and here comes. Wow, they're going to get out of Shanaza's way. And Azini will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. (51-38) our score. Make it 39.
.440 left in the third quarter.
Both teams with bunches of fouls, so we're going to be shooting some free throws for the last 4:40 of this one. Boy, Example wastes little time in getting that ball up the floor. Mo Damon, the layup there. And the steal. Left-handed layup, no. Jenkins misses. Piggy the rebound. And a turnover. That's one of those unforced. You work your tail off to get it on defense. You finally get a ball. You get a turnover. Missed shot. And then you just come right back down and turn it over on your end here.
It looks like Huntington's trying to match Example's speed, but they're running out of, as I'm watching real quick here.
Nice drive by Daly. She wasn't able to convert. Mo Damon on this end. She'll hand it off. And a foul. As Marley Michelle Coleman. Now, this Example Academy team, not to be confused with the Example varsity team that will play a little bit later on, but Example, they will play the Academy of Central Florida tomorrow, and that has a chance of getting up and down. Those young guards for Academy of Central Florida, they like to push it and get up and down, and they're a scrappy bunch. Free throw, no good.
That's a 3:15 tip-off tomorrow.
$53-40 is our score. 3:47 to go. And we're going to get a foul. And it's going to be on Shanaza Azini.
That's her fifth.
And so Example will inbound under their own hoop. 14 on the shot clock. 53-40 is the score. Here's Coleman. Nice backdoor play. Mo Damon from Coleman. She stepped back, Kringle. No good. Rebound, Piggy. Can't get the putback. And Maxey out with it for Example. Oh, that's tough. You could see the pass, but Shanaza not giving up on the play, and she's fouled. These young ladies are kind of reckless with their bodies, aren't they? They are flying all over the place, banging into each other.
That was a tough foul, and they're getting up.
A little slow.
Example's getting up a little slow, but they're kind of smiling.
I think Shania said, she's bigger than I am. As Shanaza knocks down that free throw. Young lady at the stripe, if you weren't with us earlier, going to play at Cincinnati in 2 years. She's just a junior. One of two to the free throw line. 55-41 is the score. Here's the steal. Nala, great defense. Shanaz, and a foul.
Ooh, that could have been a jump ball right there.
She'll go back to the free throw line to shoot two more. 3:06 to go, third quarter.
She's got to be real careful on defense, CJ, because she has 5 fouls. And the reason we know is because she looked over at the coach and put 5 up.
She said, I got 5.
And she knows she's got one more to give. But there's a lot of time left in this game.
And we've got 3:06 to go here, third quarter, and then we've got a whole 9-minute fourth quarter to go. She got both of the free throws that time, 55-43. And I think Ricky Steele's going to take her out and see if he can buy a little bit of time here. Put Honorine LaRue in. Huntington's in this kind of a 1-2-2 extended zone defense. And they're screening that low block and getting that shot in the corner. And that long rebound has come down, and Huntington will get that one. Maybe. And they're going to overturn that. The official on the baseline said she had a better angle. So Example will inbound. That's a good catch by that official. That should be 14. The shot clock should reset. No, ball hit the rim.
Yeah.
Ball hit the rim. It should be reset to 14. The shot was from the corner. It hit the rim and bounced all the way out here into the corner. So it should be 14 on the shot clock.
They're adjusting it right now. We got 14. 2:45 remaining in the third period, and it's 55-43.
Nala knocking that away with the steal. Good strong drive. And that might be, that might be off of Daly. But they're going to give it to Huntington Prep. Boy, she wastes little time in firing that one when she catches it. Kringle no good. James coming out with it now, for example. Three-point attempt no good. Honorine with the rebound. Huntington trying to fire that ahead. Shania James with the steal. Shania in the open court gets the floater. 57-43, example by 14. Shania with the rebound. Nala the steal. She's got a floater of her own, no good. James another rebound. That's just good ball movement, example, unselfish basketball. And the foul is going to be on Shyla Daly. And Taraya Wright will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot a couple. (57-43), minute 32 to go. Got the second one, and it's 58-43. Shinaza with the basketball. Daly looking inside. She's just going to drive it to Kringle. Well, I tell you, she gets fouled just about every time she puts it on her floor and goes.
And once she gets it, she goes.
Yeah. She's left-handed.
And we know she's going left.
Yep, she's left-handed, and she gets it and just puts that head down and has success with it, so why stop now? Shanaza Azini will shoot 2. She had 11 first half points. We got a bunch here in the third quarter. (58-45). So Huntington within 13. Example has this play set up kind of like an early offense up the sidelines, get it inbounds, get it up.
Yeah, I think they just went that series without even dribbling the ball. CJ, they just went 3 passes.
Yep. Oh, no, that would have been off of White. Stay. And everybody on the bench, for example, is looking at each other like, well, why did you touch that?
And Coach Barry just sat down shaking his head.
So 48 seconds to go, 58-45 the score. So when you make her go right, she passes the basketball. At cross court, ooh, that got through there. Here's Nala, she got it. Koletsky with the layup. 58-47, 11-point ball game now. Huntington needs a stop here. Couple of seconds difference, game clock, shot clock. Here's Wright. You don't want to foul her there. So that'll do it third quarter. 58-47 our score. Back with the final 9 minutes, we hope. Don't say the O word. This is the grind session. Welcome back. Fourth quarter, getting ready to get started, get underway here at Spire Academy, Geneva, Ohio. Day 1 of 3, game 1 of 12. Coming your way here on the Grind Session YouTube channel. I'm CJ Sells, Justin Peterson, JP, and CJ.
Coming at you live.
Coming at you live and in color, huh? Good first matchup right here. We've got Huntington Express and Prep. They're in the white, taking on Example Academy out of Chicago area, Olympia Fields, Illinois. Our 2024 Grind Session champions. And speaking of champions, our world champions will play next against Life Prep. But back to this one, and here is Shanaza kicking it to the corner. Daly. A little out of control. Cunningham, somebody stick a fork in that thing. We talked about Shanaza, number 31 in the white, Zini. 9 free throws she attempted in the third quarter alone. She's trying to keep her team in this one. As Samaya Cunningham will hand that off to Nala. And a jump ball called. It'll go Example way. They lead by 11. There's Coleman diving down. They move the ball around well. Another offensive rebound. Not sure where Baptiste was going with that pass, but that'll be turnover example. Wow. That's a strong girl, Shanaza.
Chi Prep boys are just walking in the gym right now, heading over to their court.
Shanaza with a 3 off the mark. There's James, the dish inside. Morgan Baptiste, the bucket. Oh, that's just going to get away from her. So turnover, Huntington Prep. 60-47 our score. You can go upstairs, got a little vantage point behind us upstairs. If you notice behind the basket to our left here, the upstairs, there's 5-6 people standing up there that able to kind of watch the action from up there. They actually have some bleachers up there, so you could sit up there if you wanted to. Here's Shania from the left corner. A little strong, good rebound. And a steal. Woo, I thought that was coming our way, JP. I thought there was going to be a loose ball deflection. Great job of screening out by Ashley Brown. We've got a foul. So he's called a foul, an offensive foul on someone on example. So it'll be Huntington Prep basketball.
Barry standing out at half court.
It was kind of an odd call. Nobody had the basketball. It was the ball was loose, and I think they just thought that the example girl pushed off and maybe gained an advantage and wasn't able, a Huntington Prep girl able to get to the basketball. So there's Shania with a rebound. Inside Coleman. Misses.
Yeah, she doesn't miss many of those, CJ.
No. Example controlling the glass. Third and fourth chance points. Ashley Brown knocking that triple down. And Shanaza will bring it up, get out of her way. If that's an offensive foul, they called that a charge, a block. What do they call?
She's heading out, so.
She's got a charge. He had a block.
That's 6 for her.
Yep, and so Shanaza Azini is out of the ball game. She had a great one, played really well, but she leaves with her team trailing by 16 with 6:20 to go. Huntington Expression Prep, not a one-man team, so they'll still battle. They'll just be a little short-handed. And Nala, she'll be their leader now. Cunningham for 3. Shania, another rebound. Boy, I tell you, we don't have the numbers like we did a couple of weeks ago from Atlanta. Look at that. Wow. That's why she's going to SMU.
She has to have at least 10 assists.
That's a left-handed pass off the dribble. Here's Coleman after the steal with the left hand. An example just going crazy with the hustle and the energy. Huntington not able to match it. So timeout, Ricky Steele and Huntington Prep. They trail 67-47. And they've got the timeout clock running up there, so I don't really know how much time's left in it. So we'll take a break and come back with the rest of the fourth quarter from game number 1 from Geneva here at Spire Academy. Well, JP, we say it all the time on the grind session. You've got to bring it every night. Every night you play somebody, they're going to be good. And Huntington Prep has run into a little buzzsaw here in Example Academy. It's a 36-minute game, and you better bring the energy for 36 minutes because Example did.
And this is their biggest lead of the night, 67-47, 5:39 remaining.
Stretch this out with their defense, their second chance, third chance opportunities. Huntington Prep just a little undermanned right now, and their best player, or one of their best players, just fouled out. So you'll have to do it without Shanaza Azani. And there's a turnover. Here comes Coleman. Oh. She thought she traveled, and so did I. Here's Shania with another rebound. Look at that pass inside to Coleman. Shania doesn't have to score a lot of points to impact the basketball game. She's got a ton of rebounds and assists. And there's another turnover. Here's Shania. She says, I'll shoot this one this time. Alexis Piggy with the rebound. And Marley Michelle Coleman looking around like, what did I do? And so the foul will be on Coleman. It'll be Huntington Prep basketball. They trail 69-47.
Example, a little bit of full court press right there.
And another turnover. Huntington's not even getting shots off down here, so.
You can tell the girls are a little bit frustrated right now.
Maybe a little tired, maybe some fatigue setting in. They don't have a really deep bench. They've got 5 girls sitting over there. Only one has played, so he only goes about 6 or 7 deep. Here's Coleman. Cunningham in the open floor. Good rebound. Shyla Daly getting the offensive rebound. Barry wanting to foul down here on this end, and I think this is one of those situations where we may have reffed this one to the scoreboard there, and it's like, yeah, you up 22. I'm not calling that.
Examples bringing in their second squad.
They play them all. They go 5 deep. Shania James with a great ball game. Coleman, a great ball game. Look at that. Here's this up the sideline.
CJ, we got to decide on an outstanding player too.
I think my vote just set down. There's Alexis Piggy, no good. And they're going to let that rebound bounce out of bounds. If I'm Maxie, I pick that up. I want that rebound on my stat line. Be a stat sheet stuffer.
And I think my player's sitting next to your player on the bench.
Steal and turnover. Here comes Cunningham. Good ball movement. Daly for 3 and got it. 69-51. 3:20 to go. Jenkins with the basketball. She'll be the point guard, the quarterback now that Mo Damon and Shania James are setting down. Nice little screen roll action. And it'll stay Example basketball. 24 can't score. We don't have her on our books. We could send Monica a text and ask her who 24 is, but we got 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Shot clock, got to shoot it. And that still didn't. And it's funny because she heard everybody counting it down, and then I think it took 2 or 3 seconds for Maxie to realize, oh, wait a minute. I think that's for me, the shot clock. I'm supposed to shoot it from here. So Kringle, you guys are going to say you can dribble it, but man, they're setting that offense that way up high. And those are tough passes to get through. And so the foul is going to be called on Samaya Cunningham. And it'll be example basketball. Anna Ryan LaRue going to check in for her. 69-51 the score, 2:36 to go. Huntington man-to-man.
And it looks like Samaya fouled out.
That was Cunningham's 6th. Was right with the miss, Piggy the rebound. Floater no good. Nala got her own rebound, turns it over. And then gets a steal. Deflects it to get that back. Here's Daly. Got her own rebound, and she puts it back in. Charlotte Daly. She had a missed shot, a rebound, and a putback. And that foul is going to be on Anna Ryan LaRue. Shania is going to check back in. Malika Jenkins will sit down. And an illegal screen is going to be called. So our next one gets started at 5 o'clock. All right, we got a little bit of time. Let's get this one going. We're going to stay on TV schedule here, right?
I see both teams for the next game, Life Prep and Royal Crown, are both standing on the side getting ready to
when you're
head to the benches.
An event organizer like we are, you're always happy when you see teams walk in. And a foul. Shania dishing it on the inside. So Sanae Pittman will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. He gets the first one, the senior, out of Joliet, Illinois. Is that where the Blues Brothers were from? Are they from Joliet? I'm thinking they were. And we saw Blues Brothers display at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I just got to tie that all in there somehow.
Yeah, I think you're right, CJ. We'll see real quick. I'll get a text if we're wrong. All our followers. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, nope. Where's it at? Did it? We got it. There we go. Ball coming our way. It'll be Huntington Prep basketball, 1:16 to go here in the game. 70-53 our score. Well, I'm not sure that was out of bounds, but they're going to call it out of bounds. They're going to give it to Huntington Prep. Nala back out on a Ryan for 3. No. Rebound right. Is that your player of the game right here? Driving in and shooting 2, or you like Coleman?
I like Coleman. We might have to flip a coin, but all right. That assist just changed my mind.
She just does so much for her team,
Yeah.
Shania James. And there's a young lady that we don't have in our scorebook with a nice drive and bucket. 76-53. And here's Huntington hustling to the end. Kringle for 3, got it. 76-56. And you hear head coach Barry Bradford say no shot. 76-56 is going to be our final Example Academy with an opening game win over Huntington Expression Prep. Stay tuned here on the Grind Session YouTube channel. We've got another one coming your way at 5 o'clock. It should be a good one. Life Prep out of Kansas taking on the defending world champion Lions of Royal Crown. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. This is the Grind Session.